On the bus quietly driving through the winding hillside roads, I sat still, trying not to dwell on my own worries. But then, 3 young men stood up and began hurling rude words at the driver. She was young and visibly shaken, anxious. The atmosphere on the bus quickly became tense. I couldn't sit idly by. Though tired, I stood up and walked toward the front. I didn't shout, I simply asked them calmly to stop. All I wanted was for everyone to be safe, for the driver to be able to continue the journey. But they didn't listen. Instead, they challenged me, even shoving me. I looked around, hoping someone would stand with me, but everyone remained silent, looking out the window as if nothing was happening. Even so, I remained patient, still trying to stay calm, just wanting to protect the driver. Eventually, the 3 men returned to their seats, but I still felt uneasy. When I returned to my seat, the most unexpected thing happened. The driver, with a frustrated and tense expression, turned to me and asked me to get off the bus. She said that if I stayed, the bus wouldn't be able to continue its journey. I saw some passengers begin to show their support for her, saying they were tired and didn't want to wait any longer. I didn't understand. Why me? I stood there, stunned and saddened, but eventually, I stepped off the bus. It continued on its way, but I knew from that moment that something had changed within the driver. I could only watch from afar as the bus sped up, taking the dangerous curves on the winding roads. I couldn't see clearly what happened next, but I heard a loud crash echoing from the cliffs. The next morning, as I read the news, my heart felt like it was being crushed. The bus had plunged off a cliff. No one had survived. My hands trembled as I folded the newspaper. I kept asking myself, if I had tried harder, if someone else had stood up, would things have turned out differently?